What's going on, people out there? This is Antonio Johnson. Obviously, follow me at Insta, Antonio Johnson 112. Aaron's not here today. It's just me on my own. You got to put up with me today, I'm afraid. Obviously, follow the details below. This is the Keeping It 100 YouTube channel. So thank you for joining me today. So literally, I'm here to talk about what happened at the weekend at UFC 229, Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Jesus. Okay, before we get to that, you got to shout out to the co-main event. That was Tony Ferguson against Anthony Pettis, my boy. Hey, that was a brilliant fight. Respect out to Anthony Pettis. He fought well. He should be proud of himself. Broke his hand. But Ferguson's on a roll right now. 10-11 fight win streak. All I want to see now is Khabib versus Ferguson. Make it happen. Done. Main event. What can I say? Khabib's a monster. He's a monster right now. He's killing it right now. He's killing the game right now. Conor looked good. Conor looked good in the first round. His takedown defense was on point. He looked brilliant in the first round, his takedown defense. But I think later on, Khabib started wearing on him a bit. I gave Khabib the second round. I know he took him down a bit of ground and pound there as well. Third round, I did give to Conor. Conor kept it standing, strikes. He did get rocked though. He got rocked. His jaw got spun, but he didn't drop. He didn't drop. He's got a beard on him. So Conor did well. Conor did well there in the third round. Gave the third round to Conor. Fourth round though, I think that was it. It just looked like Conor gassed. It looked like he just cast out and just got taken down, choked out, neck crank, and that was it. I don't know what to say. If a rematch happens, I'd like to see that. But right now, I think the fight to make is Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. That's the fight to make right now. That's what everyone wants to see. You know what I mean? Let's see that fight. Let Conor go away, like recuperate, and come back. You know what I mean? But all respect to Conor. At the end of the day, Conor was away, went to boxing, and came back and fought the best #1 guy in the lightweight division. So all respect out to Conor. I think Conor did brilliantly in the first round with his takedown defense. He looked really good with the takedown defense, and then the third round he looked good. Just the other couple rounds, you know what I mean, didn't work out for him. But I think next time in a rematch, it might be a different story potentially. Conor might come with a different game plan, but he did well. Conor has nothing to be proud, everything to be proud of. At the end of the day, he went against a #1 lightweight. He hasn't lost a fight or lost a round. So Conor's the first guy to take a round from Khabib. So that's an accomplishment in itself. But I'd like to see a rematch. Rematch would be good. Khabib's awesome. Conor's awesome. So it'd be a good fight. Where do they go now? Where do they go next? But even before I get to that, the melee after the fight, madness, you get me? Like, Khabib jumped the fence, started swinging at one of Conor's training guys, one of Conor's training partners. Jesus, melee kicking off. But Khabib's a real gangster, man. That's what you got to say. Khabib's gangster. He gangster. You know what I mean? Jumped that fence and started swinging. You know what I mean? That's crazy. So it is what it is. I heard that Khabib might get fined and Conor's suspended for 1 month, I think. So we'll see what happens. But good fight, brilliant fight. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? The whole event was crazy. But like I said, shout out to the co-main, Anthony Pettis and Ferguson. They did brilliantly as well. It was a brilliant fight. I think I got fight of the night as well. What next for the guys? So I think, like I said, Khabib should fight Tony Ferguson. That's it. I don't want to see anything else. Let's see that fight next. I think we should see that fight next. And then the winner fights Conor. And then for Conor, there's fights there. There's fights. I just heard the UFC 230, the co-main event fell out. That's Nate Diaz versus Dustin Poirier. Apparently that fell out. So probably you got the trilogy there. He could opt for the trilogy. You know what I mean? There's some other guys. I think Aldo called out Conor as well. You know what I mean? I don't think Conor can box Floyd right now, coming off the loss. So we'll see. There's some options. But it was a brilliant fight. I enjoyed it. Like I said, props out to Conor. He came from boxing, out the cage for how many years, and came back to the #1 guy. The dangerous #1 guy who's never lost. And Khabib, you got to give props to Khabib, man. He's the guy right now. He's the guy to beat. So Ferguson, Khabib next is what we want to see. Make it happen. I'm Antonio Johnson. You're going to follow me and you're going to subscribe below. Next time Aaron will be here because right now he is not here. Okay, it's your boy.